Have you ever noticed how life seems to have a strange way of balancing things out? It's almost as if an invisible hand is at play, subtly weaving the intricate web of events, actions, and consequences. This unseen force is what many refer to as karma. Today we're embarking on an enlightening journey to explore the 11 laws of karma. Understanding these laws can guide us towards a life of balance, harmony, and profound self-awareness. So let's unravel the mysteries of karma together. The first law, known as the Great Law, or as some might say, you reap what you sow. This principle underlines the profound impact our actions, words, and thoughts have on our surroundings. Everything we do, say, or even think sends out a wave of energy into the universe, which eventually returns to us. It's like throwing a stone into a pond and watching the ripples spread outwards. Our actions, words, and thoughts are like ripples in a pond, extending far beyond what we can see. The law of creation. Life doesn't just happen, it requires participation. This law is about active involvement. It's about understanding that we are not mere spectators in the theater of existence, but rather the directors of our own play. Every decision, every action, every thought shapes the reality we inhabit. We mold our world through our choices, through our will. We are co-creators with the universe, painting our lives with the brush of intention. Remember, we are one with the universe, both inside and out. The third law, the law of humility, demands acceptance. It compels us to recognize and accept the present as it is, without any embellishment or denial. The present moment is our reality, and only by acknowledging it can we begin to transform it. We must embrace our current circumstances, however challenging they may be, as the stepping stones towards change. This law teaches us that resistance only breeds stagnation. To change something, we must first accept it for what it is. The law of growth. Where we choose to plant ourselves is where we grow. Picture a seed blossoming into a beautiful flower, but only if it's planted in fertile soil. Your personal growth, much like this flower, is influenced by your inner state, not external circumstances. You are that seed. The soil is your mind, your heart. It's not about changing the world around you, but nurturing your inner self. For us to grow in spirit, we must change ourselves, not people or things around us. The law of responsibility. Our lives are of our own doing, nothing else. This law accentuates the power of being accountable for our actions. It nudges us to realize that our external circumstances reflect our internal state. If we encounter chaos in our lives, it's a mirror reflecting the disorder within us. So if we aspire for harmony outside, we must first cultivate it inside. This law is a call for self-awareness and self-improvement. When there is turmoil in one's life, there is often turmoil within oneself. Next is the law of connection. Everything in the universe is connected. Picture a vast web where each strand represents a moment in time. Our past actions, our present choices, and our future desires are all interwoven, each affecting the others. The law of connection reminds us that our smallest actions can have a profound impact. Even the tiniest step forward can set in motion a journey of 1,000 miles. Remember, the smallest step can complete the longest journey. The law of focus. We cannot think of two things at the same time. Now let's delve deeper. When we split our focus, our spiritual growth takes a hit. Imagine trying to nurture two plants at once with only one watering can. Neither will thrive. Similarly, our spiritual selves require a singular, dedicated focus. Distractions and divided attention can dilute our growth. Focus on the values that truly matter. One cannot focus on values of love and be angry at the same time. The eighth law, the law of giving and hospitality. Our actions align with our words. This law underscores the universe's preference for actions, not empty promises or hollow words. It's not enough to just talk about kindness, generosity, or hospitality. We must actively embody these virtues, showing them in our deeds and interactions. The universe echoes what we do, not just what we say. This is the essence of the law of giving and hospitality. What we claim to believe must manifest into our actions. The law of here and now, the present, is all we have. This law reminds us that life unfolds in the present moment. By constantly looking backward, dwelling on past mistakes or victories, or straining our eyes towards the future, we miss the magic of now. It's akin to walking through a stunning garden with our eyes shut. We rob ourselves of the beauty that surrounds us. Remember, old thoughts, old patterns, and old dreams prevent us from having new ones. The 10th law, the law of change. History repeats itself until we learn from it and change our path. As the wheel of life spins, we often find ourselves encircling the same lessons, the same experiences. This law nudges us to realize that to break this cycle, we must learn from our past and make different choices. It's a gentle reminder that every moment carries the potential for transformation. Embrace change, for it's the only way forward. Change is the only constant in the universe. The final law, the law of patience and reward. All rewards require initial toil. This law emphasizes the value of patience and persistence. It tells us that true fulfillment comes not from achieving the end goal, but from the love and passion we invest in the journey. It's about understanding that every worthwhile endeavor requires time and effort, and that the real reward lies in the process, not just the outcome. Rewarding is the journey, not the destination. So there we have it, the 11 laws of karma that govern our lives from the Great Law, reminding us that what we put out into the world comes back to us, to the law of creation, which inspires us to be active participants in our own lives. We've journeyed through the law of humility, urging us to accept reality as it is, and the law of growth, prompting personal evolution and transformation. We've explored the law of responsibility, the law of connection, and the law of focus, each underscoring the interconnectedness of our actions and thoughts. The law of giving and hospitality, the law of here and now, the law of change, and finally the law of patience and reward, all teach us vital lessons about living mindfully and compassionately. These laws encourage us to be our best selves and to reflect on the ripple effects of our actions. Remember, we are the masters of our own karma. What will you create with your actions, words, and thoughts? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the laws of karma. Ponder them, integrate them into your life, and observe the transformation. Don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep the balance and stay curious.